Hi everyone, I am McDices, and this is a weird one. This is Operation Raccoon City. This is a Resident Evil game. Oddly enough, I think this is the first Resident Evil game I've ever commentated. I may have done an RE7 one, I don't know. But, yeah, I don't really do Resident Evil very often, so this is, gonna be something more new, I guess, for the YouTube side. I have some Resident Evil runs, but a lot of people don't know that. I actually run 7 games, this being one of them. Before I used to run this game, I didn't have a lot for it, because I just sort of ran it, and it was buggy. But then, with the Series X that I got, you know, it's a better port. So I'm kind of able to play this game again, and it has some really neat tricks in it that I kind of warmed up to. First things first, all runs of this game are on New Game Plus. The reason why is because I don't think there's a way to actually delete your data. I don't even think you can. I think you just have to, you know, kind of tough it out. Like, there's no straight up deletion. Like, once you have progress, you can't undo your progress. So realistically, all runs are New Game Plus just because there's no way of actually not doing that. However, New Game Plus actually makes it more interesting because we're going to have some cool things we'll be able to use throughout the run, and the way we time this is going to be neat. Anyway, we're going to start on Start Campaign, and we'll go offline because I don't want to play with people. And then I'm going to be on Casual. On the leaderboard, for some reason, it's split between Casual/Normal and Veteran/Pro. I don't know why they're all combined like that, but just pick Casual. They're all damage modifications anyway. Now, for a game like this where you get a party of 4, you're going to be wondering, what's the best combination of things? 1, you pick Vector. You always pick Vector. Vector is Recon. Vector is the best guy. Why is Vector so good? Vector's abilities, let me go over them really quick. 1, he physically moves faster. And he's also stealthy. So you can't be detected, you can't be heard, and you're physically going to move faster than everyone else. This is good for speedrunning, who would have guessed? 2, you can't be found on minimaps. I think certain enemies have this, so it's more you can't be found. There are 2 abilities you can have. They are Mimicry and Active Camouflage. You can use this if you want, Motion Detector. I don't think I've ever actually used it, but it exists. Azune Rocker, doing good. But the ones you're going to mainly be using is Active Camouflage. This ability is 20 seconds of invisibility. If you get hit, it kind of, you know, lets you be seen. But if you don't get hit, you can just go through areas undetected, which is really nice. Mimicry is also pretty decent. There's one level in particular where using Mimicry can be really good, and I'll kind of talk about it. But even then, you can get away with Active Camo. So if you liked Active Camo, you're never unequipping it. Also, setup time actually doesn't count against you. You may notice on my splits there's these weird little numbers like 907, 610. Those are the in-game times that I get at the end of each chapter. So once you beat Containment, it's going to give me a little number that says it took you this long to beat. You would type that in, and then you would have to add it all up by the end, and then that's your real time. So my current time in this is a 59, but my real time, that, like, you know, for like not counting IGT, would be 104. So that's why that's the difference. For the actual run, I time it in real time just to kind of know what estimate I have, and then I swap on over once I'm done, but that's how that goes. Up next, your pistol will always be the Samurai Edge. That being said, if you're planning on running this game, you're going to have to play through a few times to unlock all these things, because they cost the XP in the top right. It doesn't take too long, like, it's just a few playthroughs will get it. I don't even have everything unlocked. But a lot of people think, wait, isn't the Lightning Hawk better? Well, no. So, while you do get more damage and more blood frenzy, the thing is, this does slightly less damage, but the rate of fire is 3 times as much. The range is like double, I think. No, it's 1 more on the range. You get more ammo, and you have more accuracy. So, while that highlights 2 more damage, the Samurai Edge is so much better for everything else. So, you're going to be using the Samurai Edge, and this is very important. Like, this is like the bread and butter for a lot of the run. So, make sure you have that equipped. Now, your primary weapon, a little bit different. Preference is key. If you're running this on a console and you don't have the DLC, you can't use DLC, so I don't use DLC. I'm not a fan of it, so I'm using the Ravager. Every level could have advantages, but honestly, preference is key. If you like the Ravager, use the Ravager. But generally, you're going to want to use certain weapons. You can look at the stats. Like, you know, basic assault rifle is not going to be better than the Ravager. Just use the Ravager if you're using an assault rifle. If you want SMGs, you can look around. Just avoid certain guns, like, you know, heavy machine gun's not good. Most SMGs are pretty bad. We'll be using this later, and I'll talk about that. But for guns, you must buy Juggernauts, Mob Special, and Ravager. If you're on PC, you'll be using grenade launchers, so don't worry about this. But if you're not, here's what we're doing. So I use the Ravager. It's good at distance, and that works. And last but not least, our teammates. For the majority of the game, you'll be using Lupo, Bertha, and Four Eyes. The reasons why are Lupo is the best fighter of all the people. So as a passive, she's just going to be stronger and hitting harder. Good for additional damage. Bertha is a medic, so she can randomly heal you. This is really good. And Four Eyes is considered to be a zombie medic. As well, all of these characters have rifles. You might be wondering, wait, isn't someone like Beltway good? No. Beltway has a cool setup, but the problem is he uses a shotgun. The shotgun's not very good. As well, Spectre just sucks. So, for most of the run, you're going to be using this loadout. You play as Vector, your teammates will be Lupo, Bertha, Four Eyes, and then, yeah, you're good to go. Anyway, at this point, I have a -5, because once I hit start, it's going to count down from 5, and then the run may begin. So, alright, let's go. So, in total, there's like 7 levels in this game. Also, how's it going, Jamie? Hope you're doing good. Each of the levels are pretty straightforward. You just kind of go through the events of RE2 and RE3, and it's a lot of shooting. But a lot of the shooting's gonna have purpose. Also, mash B during cutscenes, it will skip them. I don't know if cutscenes count against you, but keep that in mind. Just, yeah, it's better for you. The first level of the game is called Containment, and this level is more of a general, like, hey, here's how you play the game. You're gonna learn how to fight, you're gonna learn how to play, stuff like that. The most important thing to know early is LB, left button, or L1 will be your friend. On PC, I don't know what it is, but there's a button. Again, on console, it's going to be LB. That's going to allow you to auto-aim. Auto-aim is going to be busted in this game. It works as a close combat kind of mechanic, and it only uses the pistol. So you can't automatically aim the Ravager. It's not going to be like free auto-aiming. It's a mechanic that's kind of meant for you to just have better, like, you know, like if I'm fighting a guy this close, that's why it's meant for. However, we can abuse the hell out of that fact. I like to grab this medkit. It's good to have. You lose nothing by having it, and also more ammo, so you don't have to grab it later.
Welcome to Umbrella.
The game does not actually start until you get to the first firefight. Now, the first firefight is going to be a set of 3 firefights. Fight 1 starts shortly after everyone gets here. You can kind of see there's a minor trick already. If you dive into something and kind of go up against it, you can skip falling. So that's what you use, so keep that in mind. First guy's going to spawn on the left, then middle, then right. You want to take them all out in order. The faster you take them out, the better it will be. There are going to be 5 on the ground at first, so make sure you take out 5. Once you have taken out 5, what you're going to start doing, one more, there is. You're going to hold LB and mash right trigger. Do not move the camera. Moving the camera will move the auto-aim. Auto-aim here is really good because these guys like to hide behind the ropes and stuff. Every time the barricade drops, you go to the next section. I like to use machine guns, manual aiming, and then I like to use the auto-aim if they're really far. It's kind of weird because it's counterintuitive. Alright, auto-aim time. Also, if you run low on ammo, immediately fill up. Yeah, I'm making this on YouTube. So chat, you can say hi YouTube if you want. You'll know each section's done when the barricade drops, or they commentate. Those are both good. Make sure you kill this guy up here. He counts as the total. It's very important. And now you're going to be killing everyone. You'll know this section is done when you hear dialogue. That is what you're looking for. Ideally, you want to hear the dialogue. Oh, hold on, why aren't you working? You want to hear the dialogue? I use 311 as the benchmark. Oh, we can go down now. Once you can go down, run forward, and just auto-aim to death. Usually I get about like 305. There we go, 303. I like to get 250s if I can, but if you're getting this dialogue, you've completed the section, you don't have to worry. And then you're all good. So I hope that helps. Keep running through here, cutscenes immediately going to begin. This is kind of the hunk catching up. So, hey, you learned about close quarters combat. We're never going to use this outside of knocking zombies aside. You don't actually want to use it almost ever. You kind of get to see, once again, the trick I'm talking about. So if you're sprinting, you can dive into a barricade, and then that'll allow you to get some extra distance. And then you can kind of right back into it. I always like grabbing this herb. You're going to need health, because we're hitting one of the harder sections coming up. As well, right now, we're just making our way to the back of the area. While you're here, make sure you load up on ammo, because you're entering another firefight, and this fight's going to have a slightly different technique. Okay, so this is the part of the game where Birkin turns into, you know, the G. If you want to heal here, you can. In fact, I kind of recommend healing, at least when you're done with it. If you really want to play it safe, hide behind this. A skip you can do is sometime it's going to explode and you can start diving. If you do that, you can avoid that, just like that, actually. Toss a flashbang, blind these guys, and then take out the first two. Once the first two are gone, you're going to be turning invisible. Feel free to heal. And then you are going to run up and just auto-aim like mad. Auto-aiming is your friend. When you're invisible, they cannot see you. This is why Vector is so good. And you can get up close and personal and really abuse this. Depending on how you fight, it's not so bad. This section's gated by how many people are still in the area. So someone's still alive. Who is it? Alright, there we go. Once you get to the elevator, before you do that, I recommend grabbing health and the grenade. That is going to be good for later, because these three always like to take their sweet time. The elevator is waiting. In theory, if you wanted to be faster, you can be faster, but in my experience, these ones like to take forever. Now, a big problem is you want all of these people to be as fast as possible. So actually try shoving them to the other side of the elevator. The faster they go, the faster you go. Now, fun thing to mention, this is the only level that does this. Every other level will bring them to you if you're going fast. So, yeah. This is the only level in the game that's like, no, I don't think I will. Okay, now we're being chased by Birkin. First things first, get free health. It's good. And now you're going to be kind of noticing why I was like, oh, hey, let's push him a little bit. This door will not open until your entire party is here. Once again, I do want to reiterate, this is the only chapter that does this. Don't think this is a bad speedrun just because in the early game we have to wait for Lupo and Bertha and Four Eyes.
We need to move. Come on, don't forget.
This is the only level that'll do this, so it's all good. Oh, sounds like Maxello doing good today. People have tried speedrunning in co-op, but the problem is you need friends. I don't have a lot of those, so I like to play by myself. I like to play with myself, you know what? Anyway, this is going to be another section where you're waiting in the back. On the upside, this is the last one of these... no, one more after this. But we're kind of getting near the last of having to wait. Now, I might be been hit by bad RNG. Bertha is slow. That could be bad. You're angry now? Why would you be angry? Is it because of my joke? Sorry. I thought it was funny. Make sure you're loaded up, by the way. You're going to be hitting a section where you do need to shoot Birkin. Now, where's Bertha? There she is. Bertha's taking too long. When this hits about 65, you can leap. Okay, so you're going to be firing Bertha once. Lepoham, you literally didn't listen to what I said. I literally streamed for 8 hours. Like, it's been 7 hours. Yes. So, we don't actually need to shoot him, but as you can see, I can't turn my camera yet. The game sort of makes you, like, have to defend yourself for a moment for some reason. After that, you're able to start running through him. Alright, now for a fun part. This part's based on your speed, so go fast. Start running. A good way to gain speed is to dive into some of the walls like that. You can gain a little bit more distance, and you can continue running just a little bit faster. It only works on certain walls, though. Also, dive into the door. You have to be the one to open it. If you do not open the door, guess what? You're not moving. I like to take the health and ammo, and hey, look, Bertha's, you know, getting beat. You can help her out if you want to. Once the door goes, you'll be fine. Don't worry about your main primary ammo. You want your secondary to be good, and then you'll be fine. Okay, so this section is going to be another one where your teammates must follow you. So, while I can stealth pass, it doesn't matter, because I want them all dead. So I go directly out here, and I just start unloading. Make sure not only do you kill the soldiers, but you need to murder every single one of the dogs. The dog enemies. This is a great way of the auto-aim. If it doesn't work, that's fine. You can always knife them, and not really much time loss. If you don't kill these, the AI will deal with them, and they're not nearly as efficient as you. And I know you're strong, Chad. I know you can do it. You're clever. So, once you do that, you just wait in the end. If you took damage, I recommend using your medkit. However, if you didn't, hey, guess what? You're good. You get full ammo, and you get another medkit. And hey, look, they're close behind. Alright, now first things first, you want to equip your flashbang. Your flashbang is going to be your best friend. You're lobbing, you're running to the center, and then you are literally lobbing every grenade you have. If you get low on health, make sure you dodge these, because you will die if you do not. You have to go until you get stunned. It's RNG. Sometimes it's 2, sometimes it's 1. Usually it's 3. If you do need to heal, you can, but I recommend waiting until the end of this section. This is going to be another one where you want to make sure you're the first one touching the door, because it's going to be timed based on your exposure. And now we're going to be hitting our last real tech of this area. So Birkin's going to be hitting my teammates. Don't care about them. I'm going to heal myself. Perth is not healed. You're going to be running past a lot of floorboards. On the second bout, you're going to count 1 and 4. On 1, you're going to dive. This will prevent you from getting exploded. Now, 2, 3, 4, we're going to dive. And then, run to the end of the level, and you're good to go. You may dive, however, it's a bit risky, and, you know, just run into it. Alright. At this point, make sure you don't mash the button. You want to see what your score is going to be. Your clear time was 9:32. I don't know what messed up on that. Probably my intro. That's okay. I typed that in. I like to use live split for this. And hey, look at that. We are now done with the first level. Okay, so now it gets a little bit more interesting. We're on corruption. This is where the game really jumps the rails, because now chapters are getting a lot more intricate. And yeah, of course I'm still streaming. This is literally my full-time job. And I said when it began, you know, went to bed right at the beginning. Of course I'd be still streaming. You got a healthy amount of sleep.
Move out.
So, if you're playing on PC, this is the level you would equip a grenade launcher. The reason why is because there's a lot of zombies. And you may have noticed, hey, wait a minute, it's a Resident Evil game. Where are the zombies at? We're about to deal with the zombies. Because now we're officially in the Raccoon City part of Raccoon City. You know, for a game called Operation Raccoon City, there's a lot of not Raccoon City. Once you go through this door, there's always going to be a zombie grab. It's a fake out. And now we're going to be running through this. So, you need to kill about 7 or 8 zombies. You need to kill the first few here. You can use the automatic shooting once again. Make sure you get them all down. I like to lob a grenade. And just in case, I do some cleanup. Once you see on the top left, gain entrance to City Hall, you have done that perfectly, and you can go through the door. Now, we're going to be hitting a very difficult firefight. What I recommend doing is getting your flashbang equipped. And also, you're going to be grabbing a medkit and ammo. So, luckily, you can get the ammo right here. And the medkit. Okay, so I like the Ravager. I'm going to go to the left, and what I do is I melee murder this guy. He always spawns here. Next, this guy in the back will be annoying. Kill him. For the next 2, pop them really quick with the automatic shot. You'll see a bright light in the background. I throw a flashbang on the left, and a real grenade on the right. At this point, I am now going to be able to just kind of take them down with this. These 2 will not be able to see. Kill everyone in this party, and then we're all good. And then you're going to be turning invisible. Use your last flashbang on this crew right here. And then make sure you do not get shot while this is happening. If you get shot, heal. There we go. And you want to make sure you get all the way to this back room. If you do not get to the computer, you are going to lose. Luckily, they're not really good at seeing us. Auto-aim. Hey, you. There we go. Perfect. Kill those 2, and then that is the hardest section of this level, really. Well, one of the 2. This is going to start being a lot more what I was talking about. And this is where the speedrun gets fun. We're no longer going to be having... We have to wait for our allies. That was only level 1. So, if this level, you don't have to actually do that. How many times? Not as many as you think. I just pick up games pretty quickly. This is a good time to wait. You get your ammo loaded. If you're lucky, Bertha might heal you. She might consider it. She normally doesn't. It's RNG if Bertha wants to heal you. Be aware zombies will spawn out of this, so get ready to ram. By sprinting and pushing B, you will ram. That is your melee ram. You have 2 melees, so if you sprint and push A, you will dive. If you push B, you will ram. Diving's good, but ramming's also good. From this area, you want to turn right, avoid the enemies, and we're going to be going over to this section right here. When I approach the end, I like to turn on my camo. This will prevent them from seeing me. You may have noticed I still have 1 flashbang. If you did take damage, there's some herbs here. In fact, let me show you. Hey, look, herbs. Okay. Now, the flashbang will be used because these guys always spawn in, and they will shoot you. If they shoot you, they will melt you as a team. So by hitting them and being invisible, they won't hit you, and you can just make your way to the night's end. You may notice I'm trying to avoid touching them as much as possible or letting them touch me. If they touch me, they're going to actually grab me, and that could lead to a death. At this point, just start shooting all the servers. You can kind of see all the little check markers. It's pretty easy, as you can see. Cool.
Ooh, looks like fun.
Bertha did not heal me. Grab this grenade,
yes.
grab ammo, and this is a part where there's slight RNG. I don't know why. Sometimes enemies spawn, sometimes they don't. I never actually know why. So depending on what you get, you're going to play it differently. One, I have no enemies. So you get no enemies, you're going to take a little bit more time. Feel free to heal yourself. Oh, no, I do have enemies. Okay. So at this point, hide. Let your invisibility come back. They won't hit you. Let it fully digest. Okay. So, this is going to be risky. If you die here, you can take a checkpoint. That's alright. But the best strategy here is Mimicry or Lob Grenade. At this point as well, you're going to ram and just keep going. Oh, didn't take it. Hey, don't worry if you die here. That's okay. Mimicry is good for this section if you can get a dude. Also, why did I get static? That's weird. Anyway, the upside is you have a generous checkpoint, so dying's not the end of the world. Go camo, 2 flashbangs, and 1 regular. Also ram. The grenade won't really affect you, so you'll be okay. You really want to make sure you don't get tagged by bullet, and if you pass any dudes, ram them. Morning, candy quartz. Okay, now we're in this room. The route here will be very, very simple. You need to burn 5 notes. So 1. I like to dive in all of them as well, because that's going to allow me to kind of get a slightly faster boost, because I'll lean into it like that. There we go. Alrighty. Also, you can start blowing up bombs. These will always be in the same spot. It's mostly routing. You can shoot the bomb, or you can dive into it. Diving into it does damage to you, so be careful with that. Maybe I am. It is possible for me doing it faster. Like, watch. You can dive. Oh, wait, I missed it. Well, that's close. You'll see it later. You'll see plenty of dives, don't you worry. Anyway, once you do that, the store will open, and we're approaching the end of the level. The end of the level is going to be a liquor ambush. The only thing you need to do here is make sure that you do not get turned around. Your goal is going to be grabbing a key card in the middle. Make sure you drop down. You'll be grabbed by liquors always. For some reason, this guy loves to grab you. Now, you're going to be going to the center and just dive and take the thing. You'll always explode. That's okay. Now, you don't want to run into that. You can either go left or right. Realistically, there's not too much of a difference. Liquors are everywhere. You will end up on the left, though, so left would probably be ideal, but really get there you can. At that point, once the store is blown up, go, go, go. Turn on invisibility. You are going to the end of the level. So you made it this far? Hey, good job. I'm likely a little bit behind my PB, but you know what? That'll be alright. Zombies open the door, so feel free to wait for them. Do not mash A, by the way. Push A once after you open the door, because it'll automatically kick you. I don't know why. Only level that does this. Anyway, I was only 10 seconds down. Really not that bad. I got a 620. So that's pretty good. Remember, this time on the right doesn't matter. It's the game time, so. Less 10 seconds. It happens, Labo. We gotta roll the record yet? I mean, cosmically in a way, I gotta roll the record in something. Not every game gets roll the record immediately. It's about the grind, Thor. Anyway, lights out. This mission, you can take a variety of things. I like having really Ravager every level. But I think some people like Juggernaut. Don't have best times off stream? What do you mean? I have no idea what you mean. I don't speedrun off stream. I play League of Legends off stream. Okay, so for this level, you're going to have a few gauntlets and some interesting tech already coming in. One, I grabbed that grenade because we're going to be hitting a large zombie fight. For zombie fights, your best friend will be that auto-aim, so hey, guess what we're doing again? But this fight in particular has a very cool strat if you can do well.
Hope you haven't forgotten your friend Nikolai. I see you escaped, my little...
I'm confused, but... Yeah, I like streaming. I don't speedrun off stream. I only ever speedrun on stream.
Nikolai, we're dealing with him again.
So you have a moment to chill. What's going to happen is this room is going to flood with zombies. Your party will deal with them, but you can deal with them faster. So I grabbed a grenade because we're going to be utilizing grenades. You're using only 2. Do not use more than 2. You need more. Trust me. Okay. I'll play Manhunt if I get 1,200 sub points. Anyway, throw a grenade there. Throw a grenade there. Grab this one and auto-aim. Just mash it until you're going to be looking at a door behind us to open. Particular, you want that door. Once that door opens, we are good. If you do need help, there is some right here. There we go. So this door opens. I like to ram in and then go. But yeah, if we get 1,200 points, Varus, we'll play Manhunt. I made that a deal. We are far away from that. So if you want to donate some subs, we'll get closer. So with these zombies, there's a lot of them. Make sure you ram them through. Ram or punch. There are a lot, and this can go bad. Neat little skip here. You can grab the key card through the wall. I don't know why. It's not hard. You just push A. It almost always works. This room sucks. The liquor will always grab you. Always one. It's always a different one, too. Anything I've tried does not work. In fact, they got me turned around. The liquors are not your friends. They're pretty mean, actually. So, anyway, blow that up and continue moving. Now, the reason why I want grenades is because there's going to be a fight later that we're going to have to worry about, and I do not want to worry about it. Anyway, I'm kind of showing you once again with bombs. You can do that or that. I actually don't need too much healing, so I'm going to sort of run through this. There's a medkit in this room if you need it, but luckily I don't. And then last one, shoot the top rocket on this one, or the top bomb. That'll blow up too, and then you can just dive over this one. See? Cool trick. You can actually dive over the bombs. Okay, so this is why I saved my grenades. Lob 2 immediately. Alright, you killed most of the people here. Make sure you kill everything here in order to actually win the section. This is a secure the podium, so once you do that, you're fine. Also, take antiviral spray. It's very likely you get infected during this level. Once you kill everything, go to the top. But yeah, Varus, that is my deal for Manhunt. If you hit a certain amount of subs, I'll play it. Until then, no. Because Manhunt has been the most asked for game. At some point, this door will open. Once it does, you can just go through. So I like to wait on the left. And hey, look, there we go. Alright, so now we're dealing with a new enemy who's going to be an absolute pain. Worse than the lickers are the hunters. They've already hit the goal then? Well, I don't think we're hitting it anytime soon. So, alright, hunters, ignore the first one. You're going to dive right in the middle of this. It's okay if you blow up. This is why I have healing. For this one, you're going to ram into him. That will let you pass by, usually. Sometimes it's a bit mean. If you want to... Oh my god, he's making me bleed. He's a mean dude. You'll always checkpoint just by going through, that's fine. Yeah, I don't think we're hitting it. Well, I don't really care about the game until we're gonna play it. Like, it's been asked for so much, I'm gonna focus on commentary. Alrighty. Like, I think that's been the most asked for game in general. Also, activate stealth here. There's gonna be 4 dudes. If you want to, you can throw a grenade at them or ram them if they get in your way, but as long as you're not getting shot, you can make your way to the right here. Okay, so time for a weird fight, and make sure you get ammo at some point. Yeah, I got a 59 now. I'm on a 59, which is good. Okay, weird section. We're going to be getting to the Nikolai boss fights. For one, there's going to be a healing herb on the other side of the second fence, so you see right here. 2, EMPs. The first one's always right here. The second one can be anywhere. My first location to check is right here. It's usually here. If it's not, look for yellow. I found it, so it looks like that. It's always random. I don't know why. It just sort of is. Now, the Nikolai fight is actually not a timed fight. It is a real fight. So, I'll be fine. So first things first, have ammo. Have grenades, have ammo. Go up to the second left window, get your pistol out, or get whatever weapon you want out. You are going to be popping caps in Nikolai the whole time. Whenever he's here, just keep shooting. Get out of the way of the grenade. You can actually throw grenades at him, too. What you want is 2 bells. There's 1. So, whenever he finishes a bell, that is a phase nice and done. You have some time to prepare. In order to get to the next phase, you need to murder all the zombies. How you do this, your call. I'm sure there's better ways. Just make sure they're dead. I've been talking a lot. Holy shit. It's a fast-paced game. What can I say? A good indication Nikolai is back is your teammates will start shooting. Once that happens, you can get back in business. Alright, here we go. Oh god, he got me. It's Nikolai. Oh, you didn't text him by the way? Hope you're doing good. Alright, we should be next. Cool. Alrighty. So, now we're on the second phase. It's been pretty good so far. Feel free to reload. Do what you need. It's powerful. Alright, we're almost there. Now, for the third one, this is going to be Nikolai's last phase. There he is. He's spawning right here. Oh god, I hit him. Luckily, he didn't come back up yet. I've been infected. This is why I have antiviral spray. That's fine. By the way, oh, hey, wow. He actually, oh, wow. Okay, that's cool. Okay, it should be done? No, not yet. Not enough damage. One more to do it. There we go. Once he starts kind of like turning into the middle, that's when you know you've won, but you have to be aware of that. I got a bit unlucky with some of the zombie spawns, but that's okay. Anyway, feel free to grab an EMP, and you can use the shotgun to clear the room. Pick up whatever your weapon is afterward, because the zombies can just be annoying here. Anyway, got back my weapon, grab the EMP. Grab the grenade here, if you have not used it. Also, you can lob a grenade right there. And guess what? You can time it so right when the door opens, you are good to go. Although, I ran into an explosive, so not the smartest move by me, but you know what? It happens. Alrighty, so now we are going to be sneaking into the power plants. Activating visibility right around there, and this is going to let you run past every single soldier. They're not going to fire at you because there's nothing to fire at. We're going to run all the way in. Do not touch them, they'll break your stealth. Make sure you grab first aid. It will always be right there. We're about to hit one of the hardest portions of the run, starting now. It's not the hardest, but like learning this section will be hell. Okay, during this part, you go backward and go right and then go up. This will actually take you up the stairs if you do it right. I kind of messed up, but you can move during that. Now, if you want to heal, grab this herb. The moment you push this button, you are going to be in action. Throw a flashbang, throw a regular grenade, and then, guess what? Fire away! Good. Grab more herb. Your whole goal is plant 3 EMPs, so you can't plant it until it goes up, and then you need to rise the next ones. So, we're going to rise the next one, and then I'm going to get my flashbang out again, lob it in there, lob a grenade in there. I'm going to heal, regardless of my health, grab this health right here, and run to the back here. I will also use this, and then I'm waiting and hiding behind this. I'm on Xbox Series X. It's runnable on PC, but not easy. Alright, plant this EMP, grab this one. Do not start bleeding. Do not die. Do not die. Heal. Go invisible, and make sure that no zombies can see you. You want to make sure you're waiting to kill the zombies. Level ends once you plant the EMP. And then just wait, do not mash the button. You're going to skip the cutscene once it's done, and bada boom, you're done with that level. That level is risky, especially if you get a blood. I kind of got unlucky. That's how it works. And then I got a 930. That's actually faster than my PB. So that would be good. And you can kind of see I'm incorporating every time. Write it down anywhere you want. You just need a time calculator. That was good. And like I mentioned, you have some time to chill, so hey, I know it's been a bit fast. As always with my Twitch chat here, if you have any questions about the run, feel free to let me know. Oh, my nose isn't bleeding, by the way. I don't think it is. Hope not. There we go. Okay. Gone Rogue is a Nemesis mission. Once again, Ravager and Samurai Edge. Hey, wait, we keep using the same weapons. Yes, I am. Surprisingly enough, a lot of this game is not combat. You pick Vector, and then your team will mostly be the same. The big thing to know about this level is it is going to be a zombie hellfest, and the finale fight can be rough. I get infected here quite often, so that's going to be one of the things to keep an eye out for. But Gone Rogue is an interesting level. A big thing to know, though, is one of the hardest parts is probably right in the beginning.
All umbrella facilities have their own power source.
Alrighty. Oh, absolutely. So, standard zombies, don't let them hit you, but our first firefight is going to be a bit rough. There is a safe way and a risky way. Also, extra grenade if you want it. You don't need it, but if you feel like you need it, feel free to grab it. Because we will be using a lot of grenades during this section. Alright. So, there's 2 ways of doing this. Do not go invisible. I'll tell you that much. How's it going, Dylan Gomez? The guys behind the barrels will immediately stop firing if you kill them. How shocking. Anyway, look at that. Terrible cover. Good. Past your teammates, and now you're just going to go right underneath them. Guess what? They can't hit you anymore. Blow up this one. No, we're not going invisible, actually. Not yet. You need to hold on to that invisibility. Like, actually, do not use it. Swap over to a flashbang, because we're going to the cemetery. This is RNG. There's a lot that can happen, but they have a military unit here, and you need to deal with 2 things. This is one of the hardest sections of the run, especially at this point. The reason why is because you get very unlucky. Roughly about here, go invisible, grab the antiviral. If you get it, you get a random item there. If it's helpful, grab it. If not, don't. If you need to heal, you can grab this safety herb right here. It will always spawn. Now, for the fight, you will throw a flashbang, throw 2 regular grenades or 1 regular grenade. Murder the guy who's not surrounded by them. You need them all dead. This gate will open when you're done. If it's not open, someone's still alive. Oh my god. A real maverick. How do you construct 2 grenades? Anyway, once they're all dead... Once they're all dead, get your flashbang. You're going to launch it there. For some reason it didn't go. That will happen. Alright, cool. Careful. You need to heal. Heal. Nice. So normally the flashbang will stun them, and that's where you throw it, but I kind of play a little bit by ear there. But throwing the flashbang will allow you to kind of pass through them. I got a little bit unlucky. Make sure they're all dead. Luckily, if you make it here, there's no worries. You're going to be abusing the tech a lot of diving into walls. You're going to be pushing 4 buttons. 1 to open the doors, and then these ones over here. There we go. There we go. If you need to heal once again, there's an herb, and now invisibility will be your friend. Once you get to the stairs, roughly right here, go up, and you're going to be going around. Now, do not get shot. Avoid these dudes. They're RNG. They'll always be in different spots. Do not touch them. Do not let them touch you. Go as around as you can. If they look like they're going to touch you, ram them. Once you're in this room, you're considered safe, so you can drop it if you want to, actually. Alrighty, we've entered the easier part of the run by far. Now we're kind of home free, a little bit more time to chill. Grab the incendiary. You will need that for later, but the elevator spawns right here. It's kind of weird because the marker tells you otherwise, but it's right there. Alrighty, now you have friends. If you're unlucky, they can act... Oh god, she's poisoned.
That T-103 is a failed experiment. You'll be extracting the parasites from its brain to implant in...
If they're infected, beat them up. Fight them if they're infected. If their health drops to 0, they'll zombify and attack you. Luckily for me, I'll have enough time, but I'm not going to worry about it because 4i sucks. So we're just going to be running out the moment this is done. This is easy because it's mostly zombies. Alrighty. So don't worry about your bullets now. You're going to be fine until the end of the level. Deep breath. Okay, so the whole area of here is just be like, oh, parasites, oh no. So they're not that bad to deal with. They're slightly more annoying than regular zombies, that's it. We're going to be getting a giant syringe. It says locate the tyrant, don't worry about that. Cut to the right instead, and you'll be finding a giant syringe. He'll be behind this. Ram in, grab the syringe, and then you go to the tyrant. There's a lot of things right now they'll be able to see that you can actually do out of order. Like, certain things are required, but, like, I'll show you in a moment what I mean.
Command, we've successfully extracted the power.
I'm glad everyone enjoying the rammings. So you always have to go to the store, but once you touch the store, you need to get 3 key cards. The key cards can be done in any order. It does not matter. But I drink the... No, I would not. No, 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 no. 4 eyes, you're gonna die. So like right now it's telling me to go all the way to the back. However, the second one you go to is actually right in here. So what do? Guess what? Hey, look, it's there. Got it. So it's kind of cool. You don't have to actually go in order. You pick the order you want. I think this order is definitely my favorite, just because it's, you know, 2 of them are back here, and you have to make your way back here anyway. So, it ain't too bad. Then after that, I'm going to be going, totally back down. The last one is just all the way back here where we started. A lot of you like to go for this one first. I don't think there's a huge difference, but up to you. Alright, we got it. If you do need a health kit, there's one right here. But I think I lost... No, I didn't lose any health. I like grabbing this. This will be very good for the fight in the end of the level. Out of the way, you. Out of the way, you. Alrighty, and then with that, we're almost out of here. Dive. Okay, once again, the game is lying to you. Oh, we break the game in this game. It'll be fun. The game is lying to you. Go directly right. It won't tell you. One of the consoles is right in the beginning of the area. After this, if you get lost, you can follow the beacon. It's kind of funny that the game has the beacon, like, tell you, oh, go here, when realistically, like, not following it's faster. There's a lot of ramming. I'm glad you're enjoying the rammings. Alright, then last one. You have a little bit of time, so feel free to ammo up. And feel free to grenade up. You can actually see I didn't expend any ammo during that, so it's kind of funny. Oh, so I was going to lure chicken. Now, we're actually going to be going right over here. Oh, this is Vector, not Hunk. He's edgier Hunk. Alright, so the Tyrants. Dive past him. It works every time. You have a lot of invulnerability with that. Now, the end of the level is near. We're just going to be going into this elevator. Guess what? That's the end of the level? No. Now, is anyone in danger? Do I need to kill them? Let's see. Four Eyes, is it you? No, they're actually all safe. Okay. So, we're going to begin the boss fight. Load your pistol. Your pistol's your best friend. Guess what we're doing? It's auto-aiming. We are now going to be dealing with the Nemesis boss fight. Yes, you actually get to fight Nemesis in this game. Wild, right? So, when you leave, you're going to be cutting out and around, so, you know, look at, like, kind of this general direction. This fight is really easy, however, I like having health. It's going to be Nemesis. What you're going to do is go down immediately. I like to lob 2 grenades, get a lot of damage immediately. Now, auto-aim and you'll always hit his head. Auto-aim and mash. If you're seeing blood, you're doing it right. Ideally, he shouldn't actively go after you. However, you can also shoot the barrels, and that'll do some additional damage. There we go. Another barrel. Alright, so once they come in, you're about the halfway mark. Now, your whole goal is you want to hit Nemesis till he's down on his knees. You want to make him a sad lad, I suppose. If you're taking too much damage, definitely heal. This is actually why I have that. That's fine. That's close. This is ideal. Just keep mashing, keep ammoing. There he is. A few more phases and you should be done. Normally you see that knockback, that's really good. He's on his knees, you have a slight delay, go up to him and push A. Alright, we've done it. End of the level. The auto-aiming exists to kind of make hand-to-hand combat a little bit easier. Anyway, let's go on Rogue. I got a 10 flat. I saved 8 seconds. Cool. That's good. 10. Once again, like I mentioned, if you're losing time, you're not really losing time. Okay, Expendable is the hardest gameplay level in the game. Once again, Ravager, Samurai Edge, Active Camo, best friends. Now, I say gameplay because Redemption will be hard in its own way, but gameplay-wise, it's not harder than this level. This level is going to have a lot of hunters. And it's going to have a lot to deal with. It's going to be a very, very risky level. There's going to be some death abuse, some routing that's going to be a bit of a pain. So just understand that right now. Now, I will mention this run does have a glitch in the upcoming levels. You'll have a glitch in each of them. One minor, one major. For the most part, this level does play it straight. It's not too hard in the beginning. You're just going to the RPD. There it is. Wait a minute. Is that the hit map from Dead by Daylight? I can't believe it. It's the RPD. Wait, where's the generators? I remember the generators.
Command, we've entered the police station. No
What?
sign of
I
survivors.
thought they were here.
The intel you're looking for is in the police chief's office. Take
Alright, once you burn the intel, you're going out the front door, and then you're going to the beginning of RE2. I'm not kidding.
Here we are. That's it.
I like to turn on invisibility. The reason why is because this door is going to pop open with zombies. Zombies actually can't see you if you're invisible, believe it or not. Unless you bump into them. So you can kind of avoid some of the riskier grabs if you just turn on invisibility. This game's only a 6-hour game time? What do you mean? The speedrun's like an hour. There we go. Good knockdown, good ramming. And now we go to the front door. Hey, look, it's Leon. I can't believe it. Is that the famous Leon S. Kennedy? What's the S stand for? That's right, Sands. Okay, so go to Leon as soon as possible.
Delta team, your priorities have changed.
I do recommend grabbing the antiviral spray. You can grab it and also get the cutscene with Leon. Immediately open the door.
Find that cop and kill
While it's opening, you can actually just get some help. And then I immediately lose the health. Oh my god, what a god. Wait, wrong one. There you go. Okay, so Leon's really upgraded from RE2. When you played as Leon, he wasn't so strong. Now, however, Leon can summon lickers. Correct. Alright, let's start taking out the lickers for this licker fight. You are auto-aiming. You're mashing the button. Each time. You need to kill all of them. This is one of the meanest fights in the game, and I don't know why. It's not like... It's not deadly, this will take a long time if you don't do this. If you run out of ammo, there are 2 pockets. There's one right back here. The other one's up there. This fight can softlock the game as well, so be very careful. Go. Almost. Got all the lickers. You'll know you're good when the music stops. Usually the last 2 seem to be the ones around here. There's he is. Alright, cool, good. Wait until you hear the mission. There he is. So left. There you go. Escape the parkade. Once you have that, you can leave.
We lost them.
You lost them?
Yeah, you literally can't open the door sometimes. Just make sure you kill the lickers entirely. As this is opening, you have your time. You can heal.
Management's run out of patience. We're going to plan B.
You can actually shoot these guys in the little feet, which is kind of funny.
You're on your own.
But it doesn't really matter. We're not even going to fight them. Once this opens, I'm going invisible. I'm going ghost. Why? Because we're about to hit the, We're about to go to hell. You may be wondering, wait, what about these soldiers? Aren't you worried? No. Once you enter this checkpoint, shit hits the fan. Hunters are out. You want to position yourself by a fence on the other side of that van. Let's see if I can find it. There it is. That fence right there. The best way of dealing with hunters is auto-aim or Ravager. Really, just make sure you rapid fire onto them. Once their body kind of goes limp, you are done. There we go. Fence is now open. We can go through. 300 deaths will allow this to open. Right now, we are also going to be getting a point that's going to be a little bit tough without invisibility. If you want to wait and not use invisibility in part 1, you can. This part can be a little bit mean. This is what I'm talking about. So let's see. For 1, grab the health. 2, I'd say go for the herb. Do not get bleeding. Go invisible as soon as you can, and then this door is going to open. Go on the far edge of this, go kind of like even circle in. Your allies spawn in, ignore them. You're going to be going through the door immediately. Once you're kind of in this area, feel free to drop your stealth. You need it back ASAP. There's going to be a bunch of zombie entering. This is why infection is bad. These are the hell hallways. Behind this one will be a crimson. Now, make sure your guns that you care about are loaded, meaning both of them, and equipped. The way you're going to want to do this is there are a bunch of dudes. You want them dead. You want to, if they both spawn, that's good RNG. You actually want them both dead as soon as possible, and you want to make your way through this. Heal. Good. If you're bleeding, that's okay. Just make sure you kill all the dudes. You're just going to be killing dudes until you can, there you go. I might be dead. Oh, there it is. That's fine. I got really unlucky. It's okay. Bleed is RNG, by the way. Now, the worst part is you'll be doing this for a while. Your checkpoint is in hell. This probably isn't going to beat my actual PvE, but we're going to continue it anyway, because this is something that can happen. There's a reason why this is hell. Okay, so once again, I'm going to be going through. Hopefully this time I won't get baited by all the zombies. In fact, there's actually a rare chance you can make the zombies attack them, but it's really easy to get. There's a guy. Killing these zombies might actually be the smarter idea to a degree. Because they really like to go after you. Like, they really go after you. So it's okay to take your time here. I'll show you generally what needs to happen. Oh, these guys are, like, in the worst spot. I do not see them go here very often. Okay. And now bleeding. Yay. Am I going to die again? For a while, you can wait behind this. If you need even more health, you wait back here. Alright, once you stop bleeding, you are going to go invisible. Get your flashbang out. Now, lob. Lob. Keep running. Do not get tagged. You see someone, ram them. You need to approach right here. If you're on PC, your game will crash. Why? Because you're going to death abuse. You want them to kill you. Wait. Guys. Never mind. If they don't kill you, that's okay. But you actually want them to kind of kill you. Guys. There. You want to die right here. You are dead here is where you want to die. And that's why this is so hard. You need a death warp right here. Let's bring your whole party with you. Spawn in the hunter. For the hunter, you're going to be killing 4. So count them. Every hunter you kill, you will count. Is that guy okay? 1. I think I have 2, 1 or 2. While you're doing this, open this. Flamethrower, take it. Should be 3. Oh, that's alright, hold on. Once you kill 4, that door will open. So 1 more. After this one dies, immediately go invisible. Get flashbangs out. Do not go towards the center. Go to the right. And then you can lob one there. Now lob a bunch of grenades through here. Just keep throwing grenades. Grab this health. Run through. Do not get tagged. If you need to heal, heal. And that's why this is such a hard level. Remember what I mentioned? Hard level. If you make it here, you've won. This is your goal. You want to make it right here. Alright, Mr. X will always spawn. He will always grab you. You can light him up. Your teammates will always spawn in. Shoot his head to get out of this. There. Light him up. Flamethrower does an immense damage to him. Your teammates will damage, get ammo, and just light him up. one. And done. After that, you may go to the safe house, and that is the hardest level in the game, arguably. It is not easy. I probably got a bad time. I got a 9:45. I lost 2 minutes there. That's fine. All right, 45. Boom. Cool. Alrighty. So that's the hardest level in the game. Now, this level is a special kind of hard. It's not harder gameplay-wise. However, we're gonna break the game. So Redemption is the lab at the end of RE2. If you've ever played RE2, you know there's a giant lab where you blow it up, Leon fights the tyrant, Ada Wong is there. You know what they say, if it's not Wong, it's wrong. We stand a queen in this house. So, this level sucks. There's a giant elevator you need to ride down to get to Ada Wong's boss fight. I'm gonna get there faster. Why? Because I'm gonna break the game. So, I'm holding my controller like this. Just like this. Now what I want to do is I'm going to dive, and while diving, I'm going to be holding right on the camera and, you know, jumping. I got it first try, so that's what it looks like. Once you get that, you actually want to, you know, make your way over to these boxes. Your whole goal is you're going to dive onto this train, okay? The way you want to do it is you want to get a little bit back up, and then you want to just sprint, dive as soon as possible. So something like, not that. You'll see. Once again, if you drop, that's okay. You can just do that once again. You might get this a lot where you're like diving into the wall. If you're getting that, what you want to do, dive forward and then curve right. That is the strategy as a whole, and that's how it works. It'll definitely take you a few tries. That's why I'm surprised you got first try. It is the hardest trick in the game. But once we get it, there's a lot that goes into this, so it'll be fun. Even though all these attempts will be faster than doing this level the normal way, so go wild. If you have trouble walking along the rail, just aim your gun. Now we're back. Nope. Oh my god. That's the largest issue. For some reason, the game really wants you to take cover, and it's a pain. There you go. Okay, there we go. Oh, I fell. Good lord, I hate this trick sometimes. Game said no train for this, right? In my PB, I literally got this first try. Oh my god. You can tell how mean this is. Funny enough, even with all these attempts, it's still faster. Alright, cool. Another way you can do it is you can also curve into this and just immediately go. Oh my god, why do you keep doing that? Why? Also, I was doing Voxy Box, so we're doing well today. Alright, cool. Got the jump. I do want to say it's probably different on PC. We'll see. Oh my... Why do you keep doing that? Stop that. And say it looks so cool, then he does that for like ever. No maidens? No maidens right now. For some reason, the game is not being very nice to me. The moment I hit Expendable, I knew it was going to go bad. Yeah, that's why this is so difficult. Normally, you want to take cover behind rails, and the game really wants you to do that. I don't actually know if it's easier on PC or not. So you need to try to break the game and not make yourself do that. Oh my god. Also, out the way, you. I know that one wasn't going to work. I don't know why I jumped there. No, not like that. No. No, I didn't push it that time. There we go. Cool. If you do end up getting in position, just aim. Normally I'll break you out of it. There we go. So just like that, I just recommend being on the rail will be a lot better because there's a slight height difference and that really messes with you. So make sure you're on the rail. Now, this is actually better the slower I go. At this point, you're going to stand here and you're going to dive here. Don't judge the process. There's nothing you can visually see. This yellow line is what you're going to stand on. I know it sounds weird, but you're going to be running off this ledge, jump on the yellow line. I messed it up immediately. But you can see while I did that, I hit a point. I hit, like, something on the way down. That's what you want to land on. You see, all these failures are to show you how it all works. It's definitely intended and not me messing it up repeatedly. So, once again, the way it's all going to look is you are going to You are going to dive, land on the rail. Oh, God. Thank you, game. Dive, land on the rail, go on up. Yeah, we are doing something. Go off about here, and dive onto this. And then dive there. Now, you can see I'm standing on this. You have a surprisingly generous amount of room. Don't test it, but you have more room than you think. You're going to go to these boxes. Once you're on the boxes, it's safer. You're going to line up this rail, and you're going to go here. You're going to hit the button, and then you are going to fall off. It's a long fall. But you know what? Vector is built different, and so are you. So what that does, that activates the elevator, and now I am on the elevator auto-scroller. This is the last part of the trick. You need to land there the moment you can. Do not dilly-dally. Do not think you have extra time. It is a very tight window, and a surprisingly tight window. If you're infected, don't worry about it. You can death abuse if you need to. You have a lot of time. Remember, also she stopped you from being infected. That's why you keep 4 eyes on your team. Keep walking forward into this. Eventually you'll land. You're going to let the train pass by, or the lift. Kill the zombies. The zombies are annoying and will not be our friends. Get ammo if you need it. Now, you can see this is going away. That's good, because this will be a very slow elevator. This is really slow, right? So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run off the edge going this way, and after enough time, I'm going to go for a dive. You want to land on a platform down there. So it's going to look something like this. Beautiful. And doing that skips the entire elevator section. And hey, you skipped half the level. For these, always blow up the bottom bombs. You can dive underneath the top one. You're going to be doing this a few times. Cool. After you pass the third one, Ada will go away, and that's going to be a lot safer for you. Same thing works here. You can dive underneath the bottom bomb. And then, hey look, you're all good. We passed the hardest part of the level, now we're kind of back to normal strat. So, go invisible right here. 3 Spec Ops guys will come out. You're going to ignore them. Guess what? You don't need to fight them. Just ignore them. And you're going to be immediately going into the elevator here, or the Hellevator. Luckily, like I mentioned, the cool part about this run is your teammates will actually follow you. Hey, guess what? They're behind you the whole time. Hey, Bertha, you want to heal me? Bertha. Ammo up, because we're about to get into a fight. Oh, so how's it, Chris? Hope you're doing good. How's it, Suzuka? I try to be. Hey, whenever I go late, I'm just going to say, if you haven't enjoyed the stream, feel free to follow us. Follow my social media. If you have Prime Gaming, feel free to use that. There's my plugs for going long. If you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe on YouTube. Hey. Alright, this is a liquor fight. Kill all the liquors. Yep, tech works on PC. It just PC doesn't work. It's a shit port. That's why I play on Xbox. It's not faster, it just works. Alright, weird fun fact about this. Auto-aim doesn't work until the liquors touch the platform on phase 1. So I can't auto-aim at this liquor up here until he drops. I don't know why that is. You can kill them before they drop. So, there's that. Don't know why that is. Once you kill all the liquors, this will start moving again. Just moita. Anything we can follow. good. And I'm gonna heal.
Hold still.
Cool, we're moving. Once you're all done, it will be on this side. I guess, you know what, I never know how I feel about this, though, because I feel like a commentator run should go over a trick that much. They really should drill it like, hey, this is how this trick works. So I don't feel too bad about having to go over it fully. I think that was a better demonstration of how it'll go. Alright, Parasite guys are here. They won't bother you whatsoever. We're going to right immediately. Now, you know who will bother you? The hunters. Ram into them every time. See? It works. Now, I may have bad RNG. I may have really bad RNG. I have extremely bad RNG. My God! Leave me alone! This can happen.
All personnel are to evacuate immediately.
This normally does not happen. If you do this right. Wait, did I not open the door? Oh my God.
Repeat. All personnel
Bertha, help
are to
me.
evacuate immediately.
Okay, I lucked out. Normally you want to push the button, but apparently I didn't because the hunter got in the way. Normally they'll actually leave you. But you can get unlucky and that'll happen to you. If that does, just grab the herb. Alrighty, and hey, wait a minute. We're in the Umbrella Labs. I know where this place is. I played RE2 Remake, exactly. Push the computer. This will show you the, you know, the famous cutscene with Leon and Claire and all that.
He's still alive. He's with that girl from earlier.
We've identified the police officer as Leon S. Kennedy.
There we go.
He's already gained access to classified areas of the facility, and is likely
The zombies can be annoying, so make sure you just ram, punch, shoot what you need. Get past them. Maybe to follow. I like to go invisible here, and usually they won't bother you. The main thing is you want to make absolutely sure you're going fast enough that the hunters will not want to get you. If they do, that is bad.
in the power room. Go.
Repeat.
Alright, see? This is what's supposed to happen. They just sort of leave. They don't always do that, but if they do that, hey, good for us. You do kill a lie. Hope you're doing good.
All personnel are to evacuate immediately.
Alright, we're immediately gonna go up this ladder.
Repeat. All personnel are to evacuate immediately.
And now we're having an easier Hunter Gauntlet. This guy's going to ram us, ram him back. It works every time. Same thing with the... Wow, wait, what? Okay. Cool. Normally the second one will be further up. I'm getting some very, very, very strange
All
luck here.
personnel are to evacuate immediately.
That's kind of been the whole case of this run, hasn't it? Alright, luckily Bertha will heal us every now and again. Well, it does if they don't, mess with your timings, because you can't ram if you're low in stamina. Yep, normally, one attack, they usually attack both in range of your rams. Alrighty, once at the end level, grab this medkit and begin the elevator. This is going to be a boss fight, and guess what your best friend's going to be? I'll give you a hint. So, on one of the sides, what's going to happen is a tyrant will spawn. You are just going to auto-aim at his chest. Alright, he's dead. This game came out before RE2 Make. RE2 Make ripped off this game. Fun fact. Yep. I mean, this game rips off RE2, but yeah, this is before RE2 Make. Alright, so at this point, for some reason, auto-aim works on these lickers. I don't know why. Like, the first set, it won't work. This set, it does work. And it's really weird. Alright, so just keep firing at them until they're all dead. Once you're all dead, it'll begin once again. And now, you get to roleplay being a raid leader in an MMO. So, will your teammates get out of the fire or stay in the fire? It'll always be right, left, right. So let's see. Hey, they did it. Alright, good job. Alright, round 2. We go right. Get out of the fire. We did it. Alright, a little bit slow. We got it. Alright, round 3. Get out of the fire. Oh no! Minus 50 DKP once again. They always get hit by that. I never know why. Alright, don't think you're done though. We have another tyrant. Same ordeal, however, this time he's going to be more aggressive. So, keep shooting his chest. Every time he roars, he will knock you down, so you do want to make sure you normally stay far away enough. Like so. Auto aim is going to be a better friend than manual aiming. You're just more likely to hit his chest. It's going to be a really good fight, actually. I'm kind of bummed out that this run had this fight. Alright, reload once again, and guess what? And he should be down in a moment here. No, not yet. Wow, he is staying up. I'm gonna still lob grenades at him. It's a long fight. Alright, there we go. Once he's down the second time, you're good to go. I've seen a glitch where he'll actually teleport here and fall off. It's weird. Anyway, if you made it this far, though, you have now beaten the one of the hardest levels, actually. Expendable is harder as an actual level, but the glitch makes this tough. Skip the cutscene, write down your time, and then you'll see how it goes. I got a 1613. That's really bad. That's okay, though. We definitely don't want to be hitting that. That's okay. No, luckily the last level is actually really short. And this is the probably most unique level in the game, because we finally get to do some party changes. 1, your gun. Go to the mob special. Does not matter how you're playing this, you're taking the mob special. 2, get rid of Bertha. Replace her with Spectre. Get rid of, I want to say, Lupo. Replace her with Beltway. Now this is the team you're going to want. The reason why is because you're going to be having a fight now. Ideally, you actually want to make sure you get Beltway on your team. I'm sure it's something with the party order. I can never get it. It's really not a huge deal. Just make sure that this is your party. You just don't want Bertha, and you don't want Lupo. Those are the main things. Like, you can pick anyone you want, as long as it's not them. These are going to be the weakest characters, and you want to be strong. So yes, you want the Tommy gun. The Tommy gun, actually, I can explain the reason. It has Blood Fury. Or Blood Frenzy. Blood Frenzy is the core mechanic of this level, and that's what makes you decide on how long or short it's going to be. So, you actually don't want to use too many of your grenades. 2 out of 3 ain't bad? Yeah, right? You're good.
Can we trust them?
Alright, so now we're on the final boss. Yes, this is the final level. So, you're going to run through normally. It's kind of like a little maze. There's actually a minor skip here and a little glitch you can do. It'll happen on the second path through. Once I kind of pass these zombies, can't let you do it earlier, but I like doing it afterward, technically. I like to go invisible. This will let people avoid shooting me and hitting me, which is nice, because a lot of zombies spawn here. I'm getting incredibly unlucky on my hits, which is kind of awesome. I mean, not. Clearly the opposite. You know, you do not want to be grabbed or much right here. I'm kind of getting a bit unlucky, but that's okay. The glitch happens right here. So, right on here, if you go up right, or up left, sorry, if you go up left, you can dive past all the zombies, and that is faster. As well, you're going to be murdering these two guys. Definitely shoot them. You don't want to use too much of your own stuff. Feel free to get a heal, and the next boss fight will happen right down here. There's definitely a health kit in there that I could have grabbed, but I did not do it. That's okay. Bella, get out of the way. Thank you. Okay, so this is actually a really easy fight. Literally just... There. I've beaten Claire. Claire's boss fight's over. It's very easy. If you do need health, there's an herb right here. Now, Claire, for some reason, just has a load of mines. I don't remember having so many mines in RE2, but that's okay. She'll actually sometimes blow up these for you. You don't really care all too much. You just want to make sure that you blow up some of these. On the right, there will be a health kit. Make sure you grab that. And now you are going to be turning invisible at the end of this. You're going to be doing the toughest fight in the game. It is the barricade. The actual boss fight isn't hard. Now, what you want to do is get out a flashbang grenade, go to the right here, lob 2 of them in there, not on yourself, in there, and shoot all of these dudes. Get them bleeding, hide behind walls. The object of this portion is to cause a blood frenzy. You'll know it when the barricade is down. The more you shoot, the better it'll be. If you're bleeding, that is pretty bad. There we go. Okay, it blew up. No, it didn't. Wait, they're just blowing themselves up. Luckily, there's a checkpoint right before this, but it doesn't seem like they're being very nice to me. There we go. Okay, so let's see now. I might be able to do this. Normally you want to save grenades, but honestly, the faster you get up this ladder, the better. Just get up the ladder. If you got up the ladder, you've done the hardest part. You need a blood frenzy. Just keep shooting until those zombies break down that barricade. You're good to go. 2 flashbangs should do the job. Now is the final boss fight. For some reason, the dialogue broke. So, it's not playing. Normally, cheesy dialogue plays here, but the cutscene broke, apparently. I don't know why. Don't know what that is, James Meatsy, at all. So, no, I have not. Anyway, you have 2 options. Leon will give you a 10-second speech. You can either team up against him or with him. Team up with him, it's faster. Only because you have 1 person less to kill. No, this game is not canon.
For Umbrella?
Oh, there it is. Okay, speech is back.
Money? What's in it for you, huh?
No, this is not canon. Alrighty, so you actually going to want certain teammates and certain non-teammates. Doesn't really matter too much. You just want to make sure that, Alright, so they got Beltway. So I guess the person in slot 4 might be the one to worry about. Doesn't really matter who you get, because we're just going to run up there and we're going to pop them. I have no bullets, so I'm going to grab bullets, go invisible. Time ends once you kill your former teammates. It's 2v2. So, you can literally just go up to them and pop them. I died immediately. Wow, that's unlucky. Do not let them grab you. I got to show you the actual strat if you didn't waste your grenades. You also get to listen to the dialogue again. I'm going to close my window if this is happening, because it's getting,
Where's
morning.
the little girl?
Claire, take Sherry. Get out of here.
Leon, no!
Bring that Birkin girl over here, or we'll take our time with this cop.
So I should mention, ideally, well, sometimes you might need to play on the fly. On the last phase, you wanted to use 1 flashbang. So you would have a flashbang and 2 regular grenades. So I got to show you the actual one.
For Umbrella? Money? What's in it for you, huh?
Alrighty, so now we get to fight Leon. Now we get to protect Leon. So this time... Nah, I got unlucky. Normally, they don't even leave the beginning. I had no ammo, I got in no bad position, like, it's not the end of the world. Nope, that's the entire speech, by the way. Alright, go invisible, get your flashbang out.
If we finish this mission, we're as good as dead.
And then, just lob them. Lob 2 grenades at them. Lob every grenade you can, and then auto-aim. Where's the other one? There he is. If auto-aim doesn't work, manual aim. And then once they're dead, green fades to black, and GG, you win.
On your feet. Get
That's Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City. I got like a 10. I could probably got like a 105.
The targets have been apprehended.
IGT would require me to do calculations.
We can do that.
Well, I can write these in. My PB is a 59. Oh, I can check on Twitter what I got recently. My PB is a 59.
Fighting your BOWs. We want triple the original amount and an evac chopper sent to our location immediately.
Yeah, my PB currently is a 59.13.
Finish it yourself. Consider our contract with Umbrella.
There we go.
terminated.
But here's the ending. If you made it this far, I hope you enjoyed it. I haven't done one of these in a bit, and it's the first time doing a Resident Evil game. This run definitely had some issues. That's how it goes.
You weren't the leverage we thought you were.
So what can we say?
Umbrella's turned on us already. It's time we stabbed them in the back.
Anyway, I've been Nick Dice. Hope you enjoy it. This is Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City. We will see the ending, see what time we got here. It's probably going to be like a 6-minute section, I think. Just because I died at a pretty bad spot. Like, if I would have made it the first time, probably would have been good, but I had a bit of a rough section. Anyway, let's see what I got. I had a... Oh, 4:45. That's actually only 3 minutes behind my PB, believe it or not. That actually wasn't all that bad. If you want to do the math, you can add 9:32, 6:20, 9:30, 10, 9:45, 16:13, and 4:45. That will be what I got for a time. So, yeah. At that point, you can do that, and that's Operation Raccoon City.